Hello everyone, I'm just tweeting I'm going live, so give me 1 minute. Oops, no, exactly. Fuck it. I'll press enter anyway! Or not enter, tweet. I wish enter just entered my tweet. It pisses me off it doesn't do that. Okay. So we're continuing New Game Plus. So we've done normal. Well, normal's how we start, that's fine. We've done Dark Knight Returns. We've done, I believe, Earth 1, Sinestro Core. That, or I think we did not. Fuck it, we'll do animated Batman. Arkham City. Oh, well, guess we're starting here.
Batman! He's here!
Oops. We'll start with Zaz.
Go on, run!
My flesh is begging you to fail, Batman. Will you? Ring, ring.
But anyway, welcome. I'm Animated Batman today. This is all gonna be side quest stuff. There might be a few things, because the one murder locations are really stupid. Like, it takes fucking forever for them to get you a notification of, hey, they found a dead body or that. While they're sitting there, you can easily look them up and find them. So I may end up doing that. We'll do other stuff first. See if we can't get a notification of where one might be.
Continue my story. I feel the need to talk, to confess maybe. I was rich and alone, but not for long, of course. I took to gambling, or maybe it took to me. If only I had been good at it. I may not be where I am today. As my life spiraled out of control, I desperately formed a plan. A plan to win back my parents' money and be happy again. It didn't work, of course. Plans like that never do. But as I stood outside the Iceberg Lounge on that hot summer night, I remember feeling something. Hope, maybe.
No, it's not. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do. Oh yeah, so we read all that. So right now, I'm about to read everything on this page and here. Up to this line here. Then, once I finish the side quest, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have 5 left. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because I did all of that in the main game, and I do not want to deal with that pain again. So I'm going to skip AR training in all honesty. But yeah, we're going to read to where I said, and then after we finish one, we'll read another couple. So let's start. Holding grudges, 1 of 3. Soon after his arrival in Gotham City, the Penguin decided to make an impression on the underworld elite with a gala opening for his nightclub, the Iceberg Lounge. He included the notorious Joker, whose appearance would surely impress the crowd. When the Joker arrived, Harley Quinn on his arm and a dainty flower in his lapel. The Penguin was thrilled. He was hosting the sinister soiree of the century until a clumsy waitress spilled a drink on the Joker. The laughing Joker aimed his flower and an acid spray melted the girl's face. As alarmed patrons fled the scene, a cold, dark rage of the Joker curled inside Penguin. Sorry about that. That mute also was because I was sneezing. Just 2 of 3. The Joker eagerly returned to the Iceberg Lounge a few weeks later, but was insulted to find his name was not on the guest list. Willing to overlook this obvious mistake, he shot the doorman on his way in, kicked his feet up table, and ordered a glass of warm milk. Blaze went alongside the milk was a summons to the club VIP section. Led to a back room past a tank where Tiny the Shark circled. The Joker happily greeted the Penguin, who promptly pushed him out of a door. Onto the street, the Penguin squawked out that the club had a new no clowns policy before slamming the door. After arriving at Arkham City, the Joker and Harley Quinn were eager to explore their new stomping ground. Reflecting that years had passed since the Penguin banned Joker from the club, they sought out the blue neon lights of the Iceberg Lounge. Harley pounded on the door, certain that Cabot would let bygones be bygones. The Penguin answered a hulking guard at his side, who immediately reminded them, no clowns policy. He just managed to close the door before the acid from Joker's flower shot out at his face. Killer in the sewers. In order to remove Waylon Jones, aka Killer Croc, from the sewers below Arkham Asylum, Strange ordered a squad of target guards to lure him out using body parts from deceased inmates. Though this strategy proved unsuccessful, the team was able to subdue Croc when he emerged from the sewers looking for food once the supply of bodies had run out. The Mad Hatter, 1 of 2. Disgusted at the crimes Jervis Tetch committed in the goals of the Mad Hatter, guys of the Mad Hatter, Quincy Sharp decreed that Tetch should never see the outside world again. For months, Tetch was locked in solitary confinement deep in the bowels of Arkham Asylum's maximum security wing. Locked up in the dark without his hat, his tea, and most importantly his Alice, Tetch's mind crumbled. Professor Hugo Strange became fascinated by Tetch's case. Particular interest in Tetch's mind control experiments. Strange manipulated security procedures, allowing him full access to Tetch behind the warden's back. Mad Hatter, 2 of 2. If Hugo Strange's plans were going to work, he needed a way to control Quincy Sharp. Having worked with Tetch for months, he had refined and perfected a psychoactive compound that would make anyone who ingested it more malleable and open to suggestion. The next day, Strange invited Sharp to join him for tea at his office in the administration building. The Maroni family. The Maroni family has long been at war with their arch rivals, the Falcones, in a constant game of one-upmanship. Each family has been hurt, sons and daughters have been killed, businesses have burned to the ground, and still it goes on. Determined to win the war once and for all, the Maronis met in their family restaurant and talked into the night. Little did they know that as they talked, they were surrounded by Carmine Falcone's men, who opened fire, killing almost everyone within. With their leadership gone, their surviving Maronis had all been incarcerated at Arkham City. Maxi Zeus. Not every building in Arkham City was in disrepair before the mega prison was constructed. One operating building was the Gotham City Olympus nightclub, originally owned by Maxi Zeus. Although Maxi disappeared in Arkham Asylum one too many rounds of electroshock therapy, the club kept running in his absence, leading some to think Maxi hasn't gone far. A cold start, 1 of 2. When Hugo Strange arranged for Nora Freeze to be moved to Arkham City, her husband Victor Freeze, aka Mr. Freeze, escaped from his refrigerated containment cell to find her. But Strange was waiting for him, and he calmly informed Victor that Nora had been transported for her own safety, and that if Victor wished to see her again, he should move quietly into his new home in Arkham City. To motivate Victor further, Strange promised him full access to cannot speak. One sec. To laboratory facilities in the old GCPD building, now abandoned within the high security walls of Arkham City, stocked with all the tools required to seek a cure for Nora. Mr. Freeze stood alone in his new laboratory. Everything Strange had promised was true. Everything except his frozen wife, Nora, who was nowhere to be seen. Furious, Freeze upgraded his suit's weapon system, arming himself to force Strange to give him back his wife. Waiting until dark, he marched out of the GCPD, only to be ambushed by a squad of Tiger operatives with orders to take him to Professor Strange. Illegal operations. While in residence of Arkham Asylum, Hugo Strange experimented on prisoners as part of the process leading to him unlocking the workings of the mind in order to control it. In order to cover up his experiments, he arranged for these poor individuals to be lobotomized, locked into the cells, and forgotten. During these experiences, Strange perfected his ability to place post-hypnotic suggestions in the minds of his victims, a technique he used to guarantee absolute loyalty from his hand-picked Tiger Guards. Escaping from custody, the Joker released the lunatics and allowed them to roam free across Arkham Island in an attempt to stop Batman. Since this Cobblepot figure is a part of 5, 10, 15, 20, 26. We'll stop here. Next one we'll do the Cobblepot feud. So, now, I need to look at something here. Is this? Okay, he should be somewhere over here. Oh. Deadshot, hi, how's it going?
How much more can you take, little girl? Please, help me! No one's coming, little girl. You either do what I want, or I kill you here and...
No. Okay, so I have a feeling I know what I'm supposed to do.
Batman, I've detected the distinctive sound of Deadshot's sniper rifle firing again inside...
Deadshot.
Try to get away. You can't run. I'll find you. I'm not. Please, I did what you said. I tried. I dare you, fool. Get over here. I found Batman!
No. Leave the nice man alone.
This sucker. Don't know, man. He was here when I got here. Someone knew who he was. How do you know? There are dead people all over this hellhole. This was an execution. One bullet to the head. Perfect shot. Really? What's so special about this guy? The only thing I know is that whoever killed him will be long gone. People who do hits like this don't hang around to get caught.
We should stay here. It's the safest place.
Look out! Batman's here! There's some kind of fight going on over there!
Nope. Hiya.